quadrennial of a nation, the dilemma of Peter Obi, the conundrum of the obedient, and the confusion of INITV. Where this is INITV. We are global and social commentator. All we preach here is Peter Obi. All we preach here is the advancement of Africa as a continent, the improvement politically, economy, be as it may be, of the African continent. But we decided that we have to start from somewhere. That Nigeria is our home, and so we're starting from Nigeria. We believe that if Nigeria gets it right, Africa will have gotten it right. And that is why we every time we preach Peter Obi, because we believe that he might not be the Messiah, he might not be the angel, but we believe that he's the best person we think can turn that country around. That country is heading towards destruction. That country, Nigeria, is heading towards anarchy. That country, Nigeria, is heading towards what we call Sodom and Gomorrah type of destruction. And that is why we have titled this video, The Quadrennial of a Nation, the dilemma of Peter Obi, the conundrum of the obedient, and the confusion of INITV. For the past 2 months, we have been silent. You know why? I want to first of all also apologize for those who have left in our silence. Sometimes, when you have nothing to say, when you have no words of encouragement to tell your fellow countrymen, when everything seems blank, it is better to remain silent and pray to Almighty God to begin to have a divine intervention on a country like Nigeria. You are aware, a lot of people, I just post this thing here, Peter Obi have not said anything about ADC. ADC, for me, was originated, was manufactured, was proposed by Atiku Abubakar. Because Atiku Abubakar was disappointed with PDP. Atiku Abubakar realized that he has no strong hold on PDP. Atiku Abubakar realized that he has not absolute control of PDP. That Wike is also a power to reckon with. And there are some other factors in PDP that are beyond Atiku. So he needed a party that would convey his aspiration, his dream. And that was why ADC came. Initially, when Peter Obi, I saw him a video with the ADCs, I told Peter Obi, run from that group. Nothing can come out of ADC for the certain part of Nigeria because of the formation it is. And you know fully well that Peter Obi also, just as Atiku has no strong hold on PDP, so also Peter Obi has no strong hold on Labour Party. Abure is just making things really difficult for Peter Obi. And a man like Abure should not be trusted. As long as Abure has a key role to play in Labour Party, Peter Obi should not, I repeat, Peter Obi should not trust Abure. I've just posted another video where Dati is trying to make a peace accord between Peter Obi and Abure. Abure is not a gentleman. Abure has been found wanting on many occasions. Abure is somebody we should fear. Why would he go and meet with Wike? What has Abure got to discuss with Wike that will be beneficial to Peter Gregory Obi? Remember, people like Atiku will never, they are so selfish, will never say, okay, let's Peter Obi, because it has been zoned to the south. Let Peter Obi try as much as possible to come in, to be the flag bearer. In fact, I think he knew that PDP, the mistake that they make for zoning it generally to everybody, this time around, they are going to specifically zone it to the south, that he has no chance. And that was why he went ahead and gave birth to a child called ADC. ADC is a product of article. Peter Obi cannot trust people like El-Rufai. If El-Rufai could paint a picture that he was absolutely 100% with Tinubu, and at the tail end of it, he dashed out. He disappointed Tinubu because he did not have his way. Peter Obi should not trust a man like that. Abure, I've shown that he's not a man to be trusted. Wike is also a man not to be trusted. So Peter Obi should try as much as possible to avoid this group of people, or these persons that I have mentioned. So the question now is, where will Peter Obi go? It looks as if Labour, according to the picture I showed, the crisis here has even deepened, because Abure could not be pushed away. And Peter Obi is so gentle. He's a gentleman. He wants to do things according to the book. Somebody once told me that the way Peter Obi is going, he should realize that to get things done in Nigeria, sometimes you have to go the uncivilized way. You have to go the Agberu way. If you want to get some certain things done quickly, you have to go the Agberu way. And Peter Obi is so clean, he does not want to go that road. So that is why we titled this video The Quadario of a Nation, the dilemma of Peter Obi, the conundrum of the obedience. Nigeria is as confused as Peter Obi. Where will we go now? Will we go back to APGA? From the way I'm thinking, if Peter Obi really say, let me go back to APGA, a lot of people will say APGA is an Igbo party that is being tribalistic. You see the dilemma? Labour, Abure, has not shown that he has repented. Abure is a man that is greedy, that is selfish. And if we say, okay, let him go back to PDP, we can still there, partly. He still got some who follows him. So what do you... I'm throwing this question because me, like I said before, I'm also in a predicament. And that was why I have remained silent. It doesn't mean that I agree to what is going on in Nigeria. No. The thing is, what's the best way that we should go about this issue? I leave you guys to please comment. Let us begin to think. Some of you might have the answers. Who knows? Peter Obi once told us that he got a solution from a madman, which means nobody is useless. Everybody has a token of something meaningful to contribute to this issue. So I'm appealing to all of you. What's the way forward? What's the way forward? Who can take us out of this quadario, out of this dilemma, out of this conundrum, out of this predicament? Somebody was telling me that we should look for a lookalike of Peter Obi, somebody that is young, charismatic, that also is like Peter Obi, that will believe, will have the love, the empathy of the nation. And people have said, very dark man. But very dark man have said it again and again and again, that he has nothing to do with politics. He has nothing to do with politics. So that is why I have gathered my strength and I've told myself I will try as much as possible to keep talking. The reason why it's so difficult about this Nigerian situation is, try and watch a video by Dr. Apoki. He said There are three groups of people in Nigeria: the idiots, the community, and the nationals. The idiots are those who are selfish, who are greedy, who just want things for themselves. The community people are those who are on the kind of a local government level. They want things done for their community. They put their community first. While the nationalist is the type of person that puts the country first. And that 90% of Nigerians are idiots, are in the last level, which is selfish reasons. And that is why we are not getting it. For example, look at an article still coming out. Even when you know that this has been zoned to the south, you and Wike maneuver your way and change the whole thing. And when Wike saw that, it didn't favor him because Atiku tricked him out of the whole game. He rebelled and went to the opposition and began to work for opposition against his own party. He did not leave his party. Neither did he support his party. He became a dog in the manger. He obstructed his party to make sure that another party won. And when he was asked to leave, he did not. He's still a member of PDP up to today. So that is why we look at the offering. We are confused here. Where will Peter Obi go? This is NTV. We are global and social commentator. From this month, this is the last day of July, but we are picking up our weekly video recording from August. So this is just an introduction that NTV will be silent because we've been confused. We don't really know where Nigeria is going, but definitely Nigeria is not going forward. Nigeria is not making progress. Like we said before, we'll pray that God intervene. Well, if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, this is NTV. We are global and social commentators. We ask you to please subscribe to this channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for staying there for us. Thank you for all that you've gone through because of this channel. Remember, no man knows it all. If any man tells you he knows everything, you know that man is a fool. Because knowledge has no ends. And that's why we are counting on you to give us suggestion on the way forward. For the obedient, for Peter Obi, and for the nation. Chooks, ciao, adios, au revoir, bye-bye. Thank you.